make me.
What's up, guys? This is Lou. Welcome to Kingdom Sessions. We're going smarter and wiser with the Word of God. So today's topic is make your life awesome. Isn't that beautiful? But it's not that easy, because if you want to have a beautiful life, if you want to have a fantastic life, if you want to have an extravagant life with peace, joy and happiness and matured person in life, you need to get rid of these things that I'm gonna mention. It's 6 of them. And number 1 is low self-esteem. Because a person who's suffering from a low self-esteem is a person who's always thinking that he's not good enough, he's not smart enough, he's not wise enough, he's not pretty enough. Is a person who's always looking for other people's opinion in order for him or her to make a decision. Is a person who's always in need, you know. He cannot do things by himself or by herself. And another thing, if you are suffering from a low self-esteem, even when you go for an interview, they will pick it up. They will say this person doesn't believe in himself, he's got a low self-esteem, he's not good for this job. So if you are suffering from a low self-esteem, you need to try by all means to cast that thing out of your life, because it's gonna steal a lot of beautiful things that are supposed to come to your way, but they won't, because you are suffering from a low self-esteem. That is point number 1. Point number 2 is bitterness. You won't go far in life if you have bitterness, because a person who's bitter, who's got bitterness, is a person who's like a balloon. If you press him in the wrong button in every angle, he will burst. Why? Because he's always sensitive. This person is always trying to protect himself, is always trying to find bad things out of beautiful things. So a person who's bitter is always most of the time is negative, is sensitive, he cannot even take jokes. So that person, if it's you, you need to try by all means to remove that thing in your life. And also understand that bitterness comes from maybe you've been abused, someone has wronged you, someone has disappointed you in life. Then you took that pain and you have buried in your heart. No, you need to try it. Now it's time for you to get rid of that thing, because it's not good for you. It's not even good for the people who are trying to be your friends, who are trying to associate themselves with you. So get rid of the bitterness in your life, because it's not good. Because a person who's bitter is like a person who's got a bleeding heart. If you got a bleeding heart, you won't even have love. You won't be able to receive love, because most of your heart is full of this bitterness. So it cannot contain beautiful things that are coming its way. So if you have bitterness in your heart, try by all means to chuck it out, throw it away, and try to be happy in your life without bitterness following you. So that is point number 2. Point number 3 is pride. Pride is a very difficult thing, because most of the people, they don't know that they have pride. Some, they are trying by all means to deny it. So it is very important that remove pride in your life, because a person who's got a pride is always a person who wants to be right, who can't compromise, is always his or her way or no way, is a person who wants his way by all times. So if you are suffering from that, if you are that person, try to remove pride. Even God doesn't like pride. He hates it. Remember that the devil was even chased away from heaven because of pride, because he said that he wanted to be like God, he wanted to remove God from his throne, and God threw him out of heaven. So pride is one of the things that God hates with everything that he has. So if you have pride in your life, try to remove it. Even marriages. These days, marriages and relationships are broken because of pride, because no one wants to humble themselves. No one wants to compromise. No one wants to say, I'm sorry. Everyone wants to be right. Everyone wants to be heard. Everyone wants to win in every situation. And it's not like that. For example, in my case, I try by all means to live with peace with my wife. Even when I'm wrong, I say, babes, I'm sorry. Even when I'm right and she's pushing the mat, I will apologize so that there will be peace in the house. So that's the best strategy to do, because if you want to sustain and protect the relationship, sometimes you need to humble yourselves. You need to remove pride in your life, because pride is one of the things that is difficult to deal with. But it's better to identify it and deal with it, because a lot of people, they are going around with pride and don't even know it. So it's one of the dangerous things that people are living with, and it's in their lives, and sometimes they don't even know about it. So in this channel, now you know. If you have pride, try to remove it, because it will hinder you in moving forward and having a beautiful life. That is point number 3. Point number 4, then comes selfishness, because pride and selfishness are girlfriends. So a person who's got pride is a person who's always selfish. He thinks about himself, nothing else. So if you are selfish, you're not a giver, you're always a taker. Try to stop that and try now to do things differently. Try to be a giver. Try to put other people first before you. Don't try by all means everything is about you. Consider other people's feelings. Consider other people's ideas. Consider other people than yourself. Not all the time you will win. Then if you are that person, try to remove selfishness, because it's not a good thing. That is point number 4. Point number 5 is unforgiveness. And this is a very difficult one too also, because a lot of people, they have unforgiveness in their lives because of the things that happened in their lives that are so terrible. So they have grudges against those people who have done those things. This is a beautiful year. My advice to you is forgive them, irrespective of what. Because even God says that we must forgive those who sin against us. God says that if you don't forgive, He won't forgive you of your sins. So it is a beautiful thing to do, because if you forgive people and forgive yourself from your own mistakes, your heart will be light, and you'll be able to receive and be blessed with beautiful things and fresh mind, fresh ideas, because you don't have grudges, you don't have unforgiveness in your heart, and it's a beautiful gift you can have to forgive. And one of the things that I normally do, which is my own practice, forgive quickly. Don't try to think something that has happened to you over and over, because the more you think about it, the more you're going to be stressed, and the more the devil will try to even to enlarge it and exaggerate it. If someone has done something wrong, irrespective of what, try to forgive that person and move on with your life, because it's not just about that person, it's about you. Because if you have grudges, if you have unforgiveness in your life, you are hurting yourself. You are the one who's not going to sleep at night. You are the one who's going to be stressed, not the other person. So forgiveness is one of the things that we need to remove in our lives in order to live a beautiful, carefree life. And the last one, which is the 6th one, is bad friends. You need to remove bad friends in your life, because bad friends are like the buttons in the lift. They either take you up or they will take you down. So you need to be very careful and very wise in choosing your friends, because even no matter you have beautiful dreams and beautiful ideas to improve your life, but if you have bad friends, they will be able to influence you in a bad way, whereby you won't be able to succeed in everything that you are trying to do, because they will be taking you down, they will be jealous of you, they will be stealing from you, they will be trying to demoralize you, they will try by all means to be negative towards you. When you are trying to improve, they will try to discourage you, because they are bad friends. Remove bad friends in your life. Even no matter you have 1 friend or 2 friends, that's enough. You're not like a monkey who's supposed to be surrounded by a lot of friends, because those people, 1 or 2 people in those big groups will be able to affect you in a negative way. So that is a conclusion of my topic for today. And if you really enjoyed this video, just press the like button below, and thank you for watching. And if you have not yet subscribed on this channel, what you're waiting for, just press the red button below and subscribe to get more videos like this every Thursday. I'll see you next time. But remember, you are God's best. Don't settle for less. I'll see you next time.